We're back, and we apologize. We missed you last week. We had little summer
Sorry.
vacations.
Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry. I know. Oh yeah. Hope we didn't lose anybody. But by the way, my new elevated desk. Can you tell I'm standing right now?
I can't. That's why I asked you before we go. And if you're standing, no,
Yeah,
I can.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I know it's got a little remote control here and everything. All right. Uh, let's do this, buddy. So I kind of want to start out with some local news. So it was announced, this was CNBC national news, that Apple, all of our cell phones, is investing $30 billion into making chips here in the United States. And this headline came out where they're going to be giving or partnering with Broadcom. So where does this all fit with Fort Collins? Well, Broadcom has a massive facility here in Fort Collins, and they're going to be investing $1.5 billion to expand the existing facility here in Fort Collins. So the reason I bring this up is just the local economy. Jobs, high paying jobs. What is that going to do? Home values will most likely continue probably to outpace the national average. So, some pretty exciting news for the local economy. I think, a lot of people are talking about it, but I know affordability is difficult right now in northern Colorado, but these are going to be some more high paying jobs, which is going to just push, I believe, home values higher. So,
Yeah.
all the we're going to wait for prices to come down. We're going to wait for rates. Wait. That could cost you. So, anyways, wanted to bring that up.
Cost of waiting always costs you in
Cost of
Northern
waiting.
Colorado.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got some macro numbers for you, Joe. Wages. Speaking of wages, the Atlanta Fed growth tracker came out. Incomes are up 3.6% in June. That beat expectations. If you were staying at your job, your wages were up 3.4%. That was better than expectations. And if you switched jobs, your wages went up 4.1%. So you're seeing wage growth in the economy. Existing home sales also came out. They were up 2.4% in June. That brings our year over year up 2.8% for existing home sales. And last but not least, apparently the ceasefire between us and Iran is over. So we'll be back to watching oil prices next week. Good times.
Which could not be great for rates.
Bond market's kind of flat today, so hopefully it stays that way. But with that being said, Joe, I'll toss it over to you to rates, bud.
All right, let's go over some rates. 3% down conventional home purchase for your first time home buyer under the 80% area median income. You're at 6.375. But with good credit, even if you're doing a 5% down under the 100% AMI, you're at 6.375 as well.
Okay.
5% down if you're a non-first time home buyer or make over the 100% AMI, you're at 6.5. So all right there. VA loan, zero down, is at 5.875. FHA loan with 3.5% down is 5.75. If you want a 15-year fixed conventional loan on a primary residence, 20% down, you're at 5.875. If you want a jumbo loan, over with 20% down, assuming good credit and assuming good liquid reserves, you're at 6.25, or you can get an ARM in the high fives,
Okay.
an adjustable rate mortgage. If you want to purchase an investment property, 20% down, you get beat up. You're at 699. But if you do 25% down, you're at 6,625. That's always between 3/8 and a half a point difference. Now that's the purchases. For refinances. A rate and term refinance on a primary residence, and a rate and term means no cash out,
Yep.
or no debt consolidation, right? All you're doing is paying off your current mortgage and getting a new one, not taking cash out. Go to 70% loan to value, you're at 6.25. If you're at 80% loan to value, you're at 6.5. The same thing for an investment property, but 70% you're at 6,625. 80% it jumps up to 7.125. If you're doing a cash out refinance where you can pay off other debt or actually take cash from closing, going to 70% loan to value, you're at 6,625 on a primary. Going to 80%, you're at 675. If you want to do that on an investment, going to 70%, you're at 6,625. If you want to go to 75, which is the max on an investment, it'd be a 6,875. So those rates are fairly similar to where they've been, maybe a little higher than
Yep.
the last couple of weeks,
Yep.
but
Yep.
um, Holidays. Happy National French Fry Day.
Oh, there we
Uh,
go.
yeah, who doesn't love a good French fry? And happy 54th birthday to Sofia Vergara from Modern Family and
Oh,
America's Got Talent.
okay.
It was that and a bunch of TikTok celebrities. So
We just had to, you know what? Fridays are rough for birthdays, apparently. We get
it
some,
does. There's a couple
every once in a while, we get some home
solid, but
runs.
every once in a while there I even look for like what who's in the weekend to see if there's anybody coming up. But
Nothing. All right, awesome stuff. Well, it's good to be back, Joe. And thanks for
it is.
everybody for, I'm sure they were crying because we didn't get a market update out last week, but we'll be back next week and we'll see you later.
Take care. See you guys.